changed my shutter angle. God damn it, Bobby.
The boy ain't right? Yeah, quiet on set. Hello friends, my name is Terry and we're here at Naked and Famous Denim headquarters in Montreal, and today we have a special fade review that I'm going to share with you guys. We have a special jean that has been kindly donated to us by one of our loving customers, and I tell you guys all about the story of the jean, the story of the wearer, and we're doing a lovely before and after. But you know how it goes, before we get too deep into this video, give us the old like and subscribe so we know that we're doing the right thing. So let's talk about these jeans over here. We have a pair of MIJ9s in the Super Guy cut here. So this is going back into the archives a little bit. We're up to MIJ15 now, so this is, definitely going back a little bit. And they're from a lovely Leo, who is all the way from New Orleans, Louisiana, which is, he described as America's own dank butthole. So that's his words, not mine. But yeah, thank you very much, Leo. So let's talk about these jeans here and a story, and then we're gonna go into the some lovely fade reviews. So these jeans are roughly 300 wears in, with just one wash, if I am reading correct there. So we did have a fade log. I'm gonna pull into this pocket over here so I find, let's take a look at this over here. We have, we got a chicken nugget or a nugget approximation over here. This is, that is some deep lore for you Naked and Famous fans over there. Remember to take out the chicken nuggets in your pocket before you send your jeans in for repair review. I guess it was from Raising Cane's. It looks pretty good. Team member Vinny there said he'd like to look at that breading. So thank you very much for that lovely, lovely touch there, Leo. But I don't think I have the fade log somewhere else. No worries. Let's talk about his story over here. Okay, so it has been with him from December 2023, and he wore them all for 2023 and a couple of 2024. So he says every single day, day after day, only one wash. So that's well over 300 wears. Again, they're in like the extremely hot, damp, and humid environment of Louisiana there, and they've gone to work with him at the library. Hikes, road trips, spirited driving on the Miata, his hinge dates, and he also claims that he ran from the law. Luckily, he's still with us over here, so I'm sure these jeans had their part in there. So yeah, basically moved on in life, and maybe his body has also moved on in dimension, so he had to part with them so he can remain comfortable wearing them. And we get that, and we're very, very grateful for you to send in these really, really cool pair of MIJ9s. So let's kind of go over here. The MIJ9s, they were made from this lovely natural indigo, like actually hand dyed in various lots over there. So it has like a kind of a wonderful variation in blue. I'm gonna actually kind of put this aside. They're just gonna cut over there so you can kind of see like these, how it looked before with this kind of like light blue and dark blue, and it's super like hairy and fuzzy texture. And it has like a really, really rare and fun kind of like vertical, vertical streaky slub pattern that you'll see as we move in here. So let's go over the hardware and see if we can't find out more about the stories here. So like all the MIJ series jeans, we got like the solid iron button over here, which does not show any signs of rusting, despite being exposed to the swamps. We have these copper push-through rivets with their little tufts of fabric there. They're kind of showing a little bit of patina there. Looking really, really fantastic, actually. Bit of the life left there for sure. Our little peekaboo selvage there, still doing pretty good. Here, up the top, the waistband, where you normally wear the belt, that's where there's gonna be like the most amount of indigo left, so it's kind of like can show that's how it's protected. But as we move down into the front thigh there, we can see the wears and the fades starting to come in over here. So across the front of the lap, we have some gentle whiskers here. So, you know, this wasn't worn mega tight, but it definitely wasn't loose, that's for sure. So you can kind of see those lines here running across here. These white lines, we call those whiskers there. Like a little cat whisker right on your lap there. That's kind of cute, that's a nice idea. Going down there, smooth out to here. Classic knee fade there for working people. What I do want to see, I hope you guys can pick this out on the camera, we have some nice like fades kind of coming in from the back of the leg here, wrapping around here. So these would have, kind of indicates that it definitely would have been bunching up around here on the knees there. That looks like it was a little tight, if I'm being honest, but the jeans are in excellent shape. Same story here on the left leg, but this one's even more pronounced. We have like almost like a bleached line running across there. So that would have been like a pretty aggressive crease right there. Moving down the jeans there. There's a little bit of a little bit of a perfume on these, according to the only one wear story, which kind of lines up. It's not super unpleasant, but these jeans have had a life that shows. Down the outseam over there, what do you notice? That leg twist. My outseam is not staying in place. It's already gone to the front of the jean. That's because these are unsanitized. They're Tempe treated jeans. So that little outseam will kind of twist with the leg. There's no anti-skew. There's no anti-twisting treatment applied to these jeans. So you get that kind of a very vintage outseam coming around the front to say hello. All the way down here, kind of even fading below the knee, and then it immediately stops. And it's almost like it's brand new. I'm going to put like the new pair of jeans right next to it. Very, very similar. So that's kind of neat. So this kind of implies that these were protected by an aggressive cuff. And you know what? These little, this little mini blowouts there, that kind of lends fuel to that school of thought over here. Again, these crease lines on the back, these were 100% cuffed, probably double cuffed. I'm just going to give it a little, see if the jeans remember where they want to be. Perhaps they do. Yeah, I think they do there. Lovely little micro busted outseam over this, a little cute guy. So let's take a look at the back there. I want to see what's going on the back of these jeans there, because that'll tell us the rest of the story here. Our high wear zone. Again, wow, that patch in fantastic condition. Also probably shows these jeans have not been like aggressively washed, if at all. He said he kind of soaked them in the bathtub when he did do it, so very gentle wash. That kind of shows with the excellent condition of the patch. I don't even know if it was worn of a belt, to be honest. Maybe, hard to say. A feature of a standout, literally standout feature of these MIJ series, of course, is the raised belt loops. Okay, so the belt loops have a little bit of depth in the middle there, a bit of volume. You can see that right here. So that raised bit definitely caught the friction first, and it really, really faded before the other ones there. So it kind of like the nice white highlight right on that raised ridge, and you can kind of feel that with your finger as you run your finger across it there. Really, really cool feature there that you only get in our MIJ series jeans. Nice even wear on the back. I got a little maple leaf detail there for the MIJ series. And here we go. Here's that blowout he was talking about. So this is the blowout that kind of put the jeans on the back burner and eventual retirement list. Classic tight crotch blowout here. Let me see if I can't raise them up there. Someone has done actually a rather splendid job of repairing these jeans. So they're still ready to roll. There's life left in this pair, absolutely. So they could have chosen to keep on wearing these, but you know what? If their body changed, their lifestyle changed, why not retire them and try something that's a bit more comfy? Because as he said, life is short. So backside here, magnificent, magnificent honeycombs on the backside of the knee there. So we have like our vertical slubby streaks kind of fading in, and then you have like this splash, like this super big highlight of honeycombs. They were tight and they were bunching up behind the knee 100%. Because these jeans are the MIJ series, they are Tempe treated. That means they've been like kind of hand washed and air dried over in Japan there. They've gone through one level of washing already, which means to get such strong and like high contrast fades like this means like this gentleman must have really worked at that. So that's super impressive. I like to see that. Also of note, the hue of this white fading is a little bit on the yellow side, hence the dirty fade. Also goes to show these jeans have not gone through a lot of washes. If you wash your jeans often and regularly, you may get great fades too, but you're not going to get that same kind of like yellow dirty fade effect. In this case, there's no fake, that's not a fake effect at all. It's absolutely real. So these are a really, really cool pair of jeans. I'm just going to put them side by side with this nice brand new pair that we have, just to contrast them there. Look how that slub comes out, that vertical streaking. Really, really, really cool effort from our friend Leo. So hey, Leo, huge thank you to sharing these jeans with us and now the world. Everybody else out there, if you have a pair of Naked and Famous Denim jeans and you want to share them with us, maybe you want to let everybody know how much work you put into your fades, send us a picture, send us an email, and then we can also hook you up with a great discount on your next pair of jeans to keep this story going. that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the jeans. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.